Kanu, the leader of the band Indigenous People of Biafra (IPOB) by Omoloye Sowore, have sparked intense debates across the country. What began as a call for his release has grown into a larger conversation about justice, fairness, and the treatment of his citizens under Nigerian law. Who is Nnamdi Kanu? Nnamdi Kanu is a dual citizen of Nigeria and the United Kingdom, and is the founder and leader of IPOB, a separatist group advocating for the independence of the Biafra region in southeastern Nigeria. He was arrested and charged with treasonable felony and terrorism. Kanu's case has remained controversial, especially following his 2021 rendition from Kenya under questionable circumstances. Despite several court rulings in his favor, including one ordering his release, Kanu remains in detention. This unresolved legal situation has fueled anger among his supporters and raised questions about selective justice in Nigeria. The recent nationwide protests under the banner Free Nnamdi Kanu brought thousands of Nigerians, from Igbo traditional leaders and women's groups to youth activists and civil society organizations. Their demand is simple: obey court orders and release Nnamdi Kanu. Protesters argue that his prolonged detention represents a violation of human rights and judicial independence. They highlight how other insurgents and violent groups, especially in the northern region of Nigeria, have been granted amnesty or reintegration, while Kanu faces prosecution. In cities like Abuja, Enugu, and Onitsha, demonstrations were met with heavy security presence, arrests, and tear gas dispersals. Yet the movement continues to gain traction both locally and among the Nigerian diaspora. At the heart of this protest lies a deeper issue: the perception of injustice in Nigeria's political and judicial systems. Many believe that justice in Nigeria often depends on one's ethnicity or political alignment. The failure to implement favorable court rulings for Kanu reinforces the belief that certain regions or individuals are treated differently under the law. International observers groups have criticized Nigeria's handling of Kanu's case, citing unlawful rendition, indefinite detention, and restricted legal access. These are seen as violations of international human rights conventions to which Nigeria is a signatory. When citizens perceive that court judgments are ignored, confidence in the justice system erodes. This act alone weakens the very foundation of democracy and the rule of law in Nigeria. Now, there's also a distrust among Nigerians of their government, and that has affected the national unity of Nigerians. The protests reveal deep-rooted ethnic and regional grievances. Many Igbos feel marginalized politically and economically within the Nigeria Federation. The continued detention of Kanu is seen not just as a legal matter, but as a symbol of Igbo subjugation, threatening to reignite separatist sentiments. Now, there's also security concerns as regards the protests. Repeated protests combined with sit-at-home orders in the southeast have already led to economic losses and increased insecurity in in the eastern region of the country. Heavy-handed crackdowns risk radicalizing more youths and expanding the ranks of violent agitators. They also have huge economic impact on the Nigeria economy because frequent unrest discourages investment and slows economic activity, especially in the southeast, a region already suffering from infrastructural neglect. Investors tend to withdraw from unstable regions, worsening unemployment and poverty. Now, the protest underscore a crisis of legitimacy for the Nigerian government. When laws appear selectively applied and court rulings are ignored, it challenges the moral and political authority of the state itself. The Kanu protest is not only about one man, it's a mirror reflecting the state of Nigerian governance. It challenges the government to choose between repression and reconciliation, between silencing dissent and embracing justice. The protest, organized in support of Nnamdi Kanu by Omolo Eshoure, is more than a political statement. It is a cry against injustice, inequality, and selective governance. If Nigerian government can negotiate with terrorists and grant them an amnesty, I see no reason why they should look into this Nnamdi Kanu situation and see how they can resolve it amicably. How Nigeria handles this moment will determine whether it moves forward towards healing and unity or deeper division and unrest. Justice must not depend on geography, ethnicity, or power. It should be blind, fair, and consistent. For only then can Nigeria stand as a true democracy where every citizen, regardless of origin, is equal before the law. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. See you next time. Bye.